Hey folks, Reviewy McReviewface here, and if you're like me, you probably are in a meetings on Zoom or Microsoft Teams or some other platform where you're seeing a lot of other people in the meeting who look like this. Today I'm going to show you how you go from this
to this. All right, so what do we have here is my brand new Zoom room. Now, we built this into a room in our basement in one of the closets of a bedroom. It's just a nice little place that's got some good lighting so that we can do Zoom calls. So just to go over some of the reasons why this looks better. For one, the camera is at eye level, so it looks like I'm looking directly at you and talking directly to you. A lot of the times those bad videos, the camera is going to be down here somewhere. And so what you see are people kind of looking at it like this. Looking eye level makes it feel like you're actually having a conversation with a person. So if you can, make sure you have your camera at an eye level. One of the things we do in the Zoom room here to make sure cameras are at eye level is I've got this little wooden crate. It's just a wine crate. The nice thing with it is when it's put on its side, you put a laptop on top of it, and the laptop camera is perfectly at eye level. If you need to use a cell phone like I'm doing right now, you twist the crate up on its side, prop the camera into one of the rope handles on the end, and it holds up perfectly well. So make sure that camera is at eye level. The other nice thing here is the lighting. So we have lighting in this room that is specific to Zoom. So I've got a spotlight here that's not directly on my face, but it's giving me enough of a glow to make it look like I'm a healthy person. We also then have some lights in behind here that are mostly hidden by my head, but give a little bit of glow and interest to everything that's behind, as well as one overhead light just to give a general overall lighting effect. If all you have going for you is a light up in the ceiling, you're probably going to look cast over and shadowed in a way that's not going to be complimentary. Best thing you can do is just grab a lamp, put it so that it's pointing directly at you, and then twist it slightly to the side. If that's still too bright, take a t-shirt and drape it over top of it during your call, just to give you a little bit more of that warm glow color. The other thing we do with this Zoom room is have interesting backdrops. A lot of times you're going to see people on calls and they've got ceilings behind them because it's angled badly, or blank walls, or you can see their messy bedroom. No good. So the Zoom room here, we've got some nice interesting things on the wall. So we've got a nice blue color here that makes everything pop. Some shelves we can put some little knickknacks on. Make sure, you've got something a little bit interesting, but not too interesting. You don't want to distract from who you are talking on the camera. The other thing to keep in mind is sound quality. Now, in a closet like this, it's really easy to sound like you're talking on a drive-through speaker.
Or perhaps you can sound like you're Bane from the Batman movies.
Either way, not something you want on a video call. So one of the things we've got up on the walls here are these sound cushioning boards. It's really simple. It's just some little pieces of wood tacked together into a rectangle shape, then packed full with pillow foam, and then covered up with an interesting looking fabric. It does a great job of dampening the sound and making it not sound so echoey in here. You may not have a dedicated space like this to have your very own Zoom room, but with a little bit of consideration on the angle of camera, the lighting, the sound, and your backdrops, you can have a nice professional looking backdrop for your Zoom calls so that everybody else will look and go, geez, that guy looks like he's got it all together, and they'll never know that you're not wearing pants. But hey, I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just hanging out in my Zoom room. I'm Reviewy McReviewface, and I'll see you next call.